And what is up, all you YouTube viewers and YouTube fans? It is me and yours truly, Brandon Murphy, here on YouTube, as well as you folks may know me from my Twitch channel under Brandon the Yellow Koopa. Remember them both, folks, so you'll have to at some point, some which, some way, someone, and of course, folks, some when. And boy, do I have something to share to every single one of you. But before we get to me reviewing the this final trailer of sorry, I can't do Mario's voice as high as I used to. But yeah, before we get to the review of me reviewing Super Mario Galaxy, woohoo and all that, please still bear in mind that that any comments you folks send me my way, especially those from Hunter Z-Car, also known as Blade, Robert, and Saber the Fox, or Noctis TH. Yeah. I'm going to say this right now and very clearly. Knock it off. Okay? Because I don't want to spread any more drama than I used to have over the past few weeks. Or maybe it was last week or two. But, yeah. Once again, knock it off. Alright? And with that being said, you folks know the drill. If you folks want more of my content, such as me making videos, or me reacting to what I'm doing today, which is Super Mario Galaxy, woohoo and all that, then you folks know what to do. Hit that subscribe button or don't. And because I can't folks let me rephrase that. Because you folks all know me well that I can't compose, control, or even possess based on you guys' actions. And that goes probably same with likes or dislikes, since I folks can't compose, control, or possess that either, based on you guys' actions or opinions. And like Mario says in the video games, and as last 2, maybe 3 years ago movie, Chris Pratt as Mario once says, "Okie dokie, let's go." And review not Sonic, what am I fucking saying? But no, let's go ahead and review Super Mario Galaxy, the final trailer. Now, I missed the Nintendo Direct for today, but from what I seen, it looked like Nintendo Direct just hit us with a KO of another, and this is supposed to be the final trailer for Super Mario Galaxy movie. And I still, folks, kind of wish, pray, dream, and even bet that they started off with something like, I don't know, Super Mario Brothers 2 movie, or maybe even full Super Mario World. No, instead, Nintendo and Illuminations, they're jumping folks forward from the first Super Mario movie that Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Peach all teamed up together to take on Bowser, all the way to Super Mario Galaxy, where we have, folks, ladies and gentlemen, and not to spoil too much of the trailer, and I'm just reminding and warning everybody right now, if you folks have not seen the trailer, go check it out. But for those that already have, then once again, as Chris Pratt, who plays Mario, once says, "Okie dokie, let's go." And explain what they threw in Super Mario Galaxy. So, it starts off with everyone being at peace. Everyone being at USA. With the Mushroom Kingdom and everything else. But when a strange UFO comes to the Mushroom Kingdom, and we're not talking, folks, about aliens. No, we are way past that. So you can kick that alien a-hole out the window or out the door. Goodbye. No, we're talking about a different UFO that I'm assuming folks Bowser Jr. rides. And the very first thing we folks heard is kind of similar to the other trailers we've heard. Like, for example, from the first trailer we've seen in Super Mario Galaxy, we get finally folks Bowser Jr. voiced by another man. And the first thing he says from the first trailer was,
"My name's Bowser Jr., and I'll be taking my daddy out right back from you boys."
And now we got this trailer that's telling Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi something along the lines of, and not to spoil too much again, but he's saying it like as if he really wants his daddy-o back. So he says, something about coming from a different dimension, and he wants his daddy-o back. Well, Chris Pratt, who plays Mario, says to Bowser Jr., "Over my dead body." And Bowser, the first thing we folks heard from Bowser Jr., played and voiced by a man, says back to Mario, have it your way." And then he puts on the mask, just like every Super Mario game that we folks know, such as Super Mario Sunshine and many other games out there. He puts on the mask to not just folks protect him from coronavirus and Asperger syndrome. No, this is the same mask from Super Mario Sunshine that he puts on and many other games. And he gets all, I don't know how to folks even explain this because I haven't played folks Super Mario Wonders, but it feels like all this Super Mario Wonder stuff is controlling Bowser Jr. And he may take out folks Mario. No, I'm sorry, let me put this in alphabetical order. Sorry. He'll be probably taking out Luigi, he'll be probably taking out Mario, and he'll be taking out probably folks last but not least, the adorable yet cutest creature that I folks love and you folks see me play today on my YouTube channel. And it's still there, and that is Yoshi. Which I wish, pray, dream, and even bet folks nothing comes to harm on my adorable and cute Yoshi Sweetie Pie, Honey Bun, and BB Keeks in that movie. Because from what we've seen in a similar trailer, it looked like Yoshi was like actually more like scared of Bowser Jr. Even though he's acting tough and he's brave and he wants to take out Bowser Jr. Well, this one, it looks as if it seems as if like they folks cut that scene off because they don't want to spoil too much, like I'm doing the best I can to explain. But what I can explain in the next clip is that we're getting like Bowser finally reuniting with the boys, including my V8 Tube character Brandon the Yellow Koopa on Twitch.tv. And the first thing we hear is Bowser saying, "Boys, your boss, Bowser, has returned!" And everyone's all like, "Yeah!" Because, everybody's so happy that Bowser is back, folks. in his original form. And once again, if we folks think back in the Super Mario movie, Peach gave Bowser the tiny yet smallest mushroom in the world of the Barnacle and turned Bowser into a little midget. Then we seen in like several trailers where Bowser was still working in a small little kingdom, and he calls it like a miniature mushroom kingdom, I guess. But here in this one, and it's not a lie, folks, he has folks returned, and now he's seeking folks revenge on the Mario Brothers, as well as Peach and other people that stood in his way from the first Super Mario movie. And finally, folks, we have this final clip, man. Oh my god, this final clip, folks. I mean, there's just, folks, nothing more or less I can folks explain. But having me seeing the other characters from different genres or games, like, for example, we saw, folks, Wart, who is, folks, from Super Mario Brothers 2, by the way. Great game, by the way. Except it pisses me off. And it's not a joke, folks. I have played Super Mario Brothers 2, and it really pissed me off. Because it was just, folks, so hard to get through the fourth or fifth stage. I can't tell. But what I can tell you, folks, is that Wart is in this movie, along with another adorable and cute character that we folks love and adore. And that is Birdo. Along with all these little ninjas in this Super Mario Galaxy movie, that I would supposed to be like Rainbow Dash right now and sing, oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh. But like I said, folks, my voice is still not better or even good, so I'm doing the best I can to tone it down a bit, if you folks catch my drift. But yeah, man. So, folks, ladies and gentlemen, I think Nintendo has done it again. They gave us what we want, but it's still called Super Mario Galaxy, and I only have one thing to say, and that is, why? Like, okay, I get it. We have characters from Super Mario Brothers 2. We have Bowser Jr. finally in the mix. But the question still remains. And we're talking about, folks, the $1 million question. Still, folks, remains. Where's the Koopalings? Where's, in alphabetical order, where's Iggy? Where's Larry? Where's Lemmy? Where's Ludwig? Where's Rick and Morty? Where's, Windy? And the other Koopa that I forgot his name, Roy. Like, come on, Nintendo. I mean, I would tip my hat to them right now. I really wish, pray, dreaming even better I could find a way to tip my hat in this sort of state that I'm in right now. But I don't. So I can't tip my hat to Nintendo, and I can't tip my hat to this final trailer. But what I can tip my hat to is that they ignore that. Sorry, folks. Some idiot or stupid dog, you made me look bad, and ooga booga 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 out there was riding so fast it made me want to say from Courage the Cowardly Dog, which I kind of wish HBO Max or Cartoon Network would bring it back. Would say, "Watch where you're going, you fool!" But no, back to what I'm saying and getting to the point. The point of what I'm saying is, I'm happy, I'm glad, and I'm excited that they brought my two adorable and cute characters in this movie. So this is, folks, something I'm gonna have to wait and see until I really watch this when it comes to either HBO Max, or it's gonna be on Netflix, or it's gonna be on a different streaming service that I, folks, don't know when it'll be on. But what I can tell you, folks, is that I'm running out of time, and as much as I would love to explain more of this here Super Mario Galaxy final trailer reaction and review, I, folks, got some streaming to do. Unlike Hunter Z. Carr, also known as him Blade, him Robert, or him Saber the Fox, and Noctis TH, that don't stream on Twitch, doesn't stream here on YouTube, and or many other things. And I also, folks, just remembered I still got laundry to do, so that's something I gotta, folks, do now. And I do mean, folks, by meow. So you folks know the drill in Drift Draft. If you folks, like I said in my previous video, which is my Let's Play of Super Mario World, then you folks know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, or don't, since I, folks, can't compose, control, or even possess you guys' based on you guys' actions or opinions. And also give me a thumbs up, or don't give me a thumbs up down below my video, since I, folks, can't compose, control, or even, folks, possess that either. And until tomorrow for another edition of me playing Super Mario World on Mario Day, I am Brandon Murphy here on YouTube, as well as Brandon D. Yellow Koopa on Twitch from twitch.tv. Remember them both, folks, so you have to at some point, some which, some way, somewhat, and of course, folks, someone saying to you all a goodbye, a Wiedersehen, bonsoir, sayonara. And as the band Puya from their hit single and album Fundamentals saying, go, folks, keep it simple. And also, you folks finally know how I end my videos or streams, so here you go. And there you go. And once again, this is me and yours truly, Brandon Murphy, here on YouTube. And you also, folks, know me from my Twitch channel under Brandon the Yellow Koopa. Signing out right about now. So, bye.